Greetings, readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the Autistic SuperBlog's The Hot Take. This one is an annual message I do, um, due to the annual March for Life, which is going on in the United States on on this coming Friday. On this coming Friday. The reason why I'm doing it now, um, um, I'm doing this as a pre-recorded message, so that's why I'm mentioning it. But the point is, I want to be able to make sure that all voices matter, like all people matter, just like all voices matter. All of our voices matter in the grand scheme of things, and it's the reason why I do this annual appeal for the March for Life. Um, it goes without saying that I'm able to, as an autistic individual, I'm able to speak up for myself, and I'm able to be creative as an artist, and I'm also able to see things differently because of my autism. Um, it's one of those things that really makes me happy for not only for my parents, my mom, my dad, and my brothers who to deal with the worst of me. They've got to be saints at some point. But the reason why I bring this up is because I mean, being autistic, I know how I know how I know how precious life is. I know how important lives are to other people, and I under no circumstances would I ever mention killing anyone, like at all times. I mean, I'm a pacifist by nature, and I like to make sure that if we have differences, I'm the guy that'll always be willing to hear both sides of the story, or at least I like to think so. When it comes to the March for Life, I want to be able to make sure that you all understand, that to me, as an autistic Roman Catholic, um, that that abortion should never be the answer when it comes to when it comes to children. It should never be an option because of the fact that and I mentioned to myself, that I'm precious for the life that I've had, the life that I've have, and the things that I have in my life, and the genius, the wonderful people that I know that are my best friends, and I couldn't met, I couldn't mention my life, being without them. There are a small group of friends that I have that I know that really understand me, and it's something that I really feel is important. Um, as teens, as young adults, as adults, to have people that really hear your side of the story, that make you realize that you matter, um, that your life matters, that your story matters, that your opinions matter. Just I hope mine does right now. One of the things I mean, I would not, you, a, a long time readers and viewers of the Autistic Superblog realize that I mentioned, um, that I did the past letters for Lent and the Advent Hope, and I dedicated them to a wonderful friend of mine, the late Joe DeFino Sr., and he was a champion for life. And it's in his memory, it's in his honor that I'm doing this video for the March for Life, because he was a wonderful pro-life, um, champion in the local community. I mean, so many people that he knew, so many people that he coached, that he taught, that really, it really made you realize that he saw potential in you even when you didn't yourself. Myself very much included. Um, and I've always, I've always tried to live it to that standard of wanting to be the kind of person that he is or was. Um, and that's kind of the reason why I do these videos, because I want people to know that there are other instances. I mean, people will always think of abortion as like the snap judgment, like nothing will matter, nothing will. nothing will, nothing will be lost, but one life will be lost. And one life is too precious, I think, to really think of abortion as anything other than killing. And I know it's unpopular, but I'm gonna mention it because, and I'll wrap it up to my life again. Um, I've seen so many people on there in the disability community. We have something called Willowbrook. You can check it out on YouTube. You can check out Willowbrook: The Last Great Disgrace. Definitely would recommend it. But I will say it is a very, very, very tough watch through. And so, as hearing people talk about abortion as something to be celebrated, for me, it's not. I mean, there are other options. There are other ways of. I've always been a firm believer of adoption. That's always been something that's been something that's understandable to me. Um, and I've always thought of other things like anything other than abortion would be all right. But when it comes to abortion, that's the hard line that I take. I really want. I just want to say to all the people that are going for the March for Life right now, I support you and I care so much about you. And it's tough to not only to march in weather, but it's also tough to be a voice, especially in the politically charged world that we're living in right now. But I want you to know that your lives matter, just like everyone else's lives matter, and that it's we should be celebrated. Life should be celebrated, even if this. Um, I mentioned to a wonderful friend of mine that I mentioned before on the Autistic SuperBlog, um, who who really like gave the love of the arts to me. That they gave the love of the arts, I mean, the love of the community that we have in 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 where I am right now. But the reason why I bring this up is that I would not be able to be the artist I am, the poet I am, if someone didn't believe in me. And that one was Larry Gunner's soul. So just wanted to bring that up to kind of do this annual appeal for the March for Life. So if you like these videos, dear readers and viewers and listeners, please like, share, subscribe. I'm on social media. Um, I'm on Facebook, X, Instagram, Blue Sky, all that stuff. You can check out all my videos, not only here on the Autistic Super channel on YouTube, but you can check out all my videos on the AutisticSuperBlog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.